toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Utah Utes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Utah's offense takes the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Utes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense here.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7, Utah, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wilson to pass. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go right back to him. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the 1st down.
He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Utah! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Hawaii ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Really nice 1st down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Under fire. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Wilson will throw. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Holds and fires complete to the right. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Utes are on the move. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gums. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Arizona comes out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kane. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet, but very dependable for the squad.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Glover. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Shoots it to the left. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's on the loose. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing in on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Might be changing the route. Wilson to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Utah! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to West Virginia. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With the catch, it's Richardson. Still on his feet at the 40. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Glover. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wilson will throw. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
He makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Utes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. It's picked off. Grabbed it off for deflection.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The offense changing the play. Wilson to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the move at the 30. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Kane. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
Really nice job on the option that time, and obviously this running back has had himself a day, right? And this defense has figured it out. They're keying on him. You saw all the defenders that time.
Turning it on, just plowing ahead. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They go to the ground. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
35, Arizona, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Rushes on him. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field.
Touchdown, Arizona! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The run from the shotgun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. try to pay off this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Arizona! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the head forcing that incompletion.
Buys a little time with his feet. Hit as he throws. He's open on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And offenses practice this situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Utes are flying down the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. The running back has it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Pressure coming. He's got it, first down and 4. Touchdown, Utah! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out.
32.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Defense playing a bail technique. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's taking the deep shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. They get the win.